Hi teachers, my name is Matt Winters and I'm the UEN Google Workspaces for EDU trainer in the state of Utah. I'm so excited to start this brand new series called Get Googly with UEN. Over the next couple months, we're going to look and explore at many different options for using Google Workspaces for EDU in your classroom, focusing primarily on quick, easily implementable tips within your own classroom. These quick tips will take the form of things that you could use in some of the Google Docs or Google Sheets or Slides ecosphere, or maybe we'll look at some Googly sites like Google's Applied Digital Skills program or Google Arts and Culture. Whatever they are, they're quick tips to help you better your practice in your classroom using Google as a technology and also Google as a teaching tool in your classroom. Let's jump in today with some we're going to go look at 3 tools that you can use very quickly inside of your classroom to better your everyday practice. Whether you are a classroom teacher, you're working with students, you're working with your fellow teachers, maybe you're an administrator, or maybe you're working district-wide. We're going to look at 3 quick tips that will better your daily Google practice. Let's go check them out. To start, let's examine one of my favorite time-saving tips. As long as you're logged into any Google Chrome browser with your Google account, if you type in the words docs.new to your browser, it reads your Google Drive account and you're able to start a brand new Google Doc without ever having to go to Drive or go to the waffle in the top right corner next to your profile picture. But the fun doesn't stop there. If we change our URL to slides.new, it gives us a brand new slide deck. Or perhaps maybe you like forms. Forms.new gives us a brand new Google form to start working with. Or maybe you're into sheets and we can grab a brand new Google Sheet. All of these little extensions, the .new extension, allows us to create a brand new doc in the format that we need quickly and easily. I loved using this with my students. They need a brand new Google Doc to show them some new technique or idea or way to do citations, and I just jumped on that doc and show them how to do it. Very cool little tip, saves us a ton of time. For tip number 2, we're going to talk about how to get copies of a document inside of Google to your students quickly and easily. Now there's lots of different ways that we could do it. The most traditional being if a student has a viewable link to a file, they can do File, make a copy, and then decide what they want from that copy. However, as a teacher, we can make what's called a force copy link. It makes it really easy for students to get a copy of the assignment from anywhere on the web, wherever you place that link. It could be on a learning management system like Canvas or Google Classroom, or it could be on a classroom blog or website. To do this, you got to do a couple things. First of all, we're going to go up to our top right-hand corner, click on our sharing permissions, and we're going to go ahead and just open this to anyone with the link. Now, this is just to view, so letting anyone view and make sure it's ready to roll. The second thing we're going to do is go up to our URL. Right here in our URL, folks, there's a long string of numbers and letters, and then right after it is this little 4-letter word that says edit. If we change that word from edit to copy, and we hit enter, we get what's called a force copy link. And we can copy this URL up here on the top, Control-C and Control-V, paste that anywhere we want on a learning management system, a website, social media, whatever you'd like to have out there. And once they make a copy, it doesn't make a copy, it makes a copy of the whole presentation or the whole document, but it's a different copy than the one that you have used, that you were creating earlier. So this is tip number 2, making a force copy link. Tip number 3 is to help with accessibility and sometimes speed in your classroom. It's a quick little tip inside of Google Docs and Google Slides. So inside of Google Docs, what we're going to do is go up to our tools, and we're going to scroll down just a little bit. We're looking for this button that says voice typing, or you can use the hotkey Control Shift and S. What this does is it opens up our voice typing. We get this nice little box here that we can move around wherever we want on the page. And once we click on it, it reads our microphone and it starts typing for us. It does recognize punctuation, so if I say, "This is awesome!" exclamation point, there we go. We've got a really wonderful sentence there, ready to edit and work with our students. To turn it off, we just hit the big red button and it stops what we're typing. It's about 90% accurate, and it's a really quick way to get students who are maybe reluctant to write or need another way to write to get in there and get writing. Alternatively, if we go over to a Google slide deck, if we click on the bottom of the page on our speaker notes and go back up to tools, we can voice type speaker notes in that particular section as well using the same process, just clicking that button and hitting record. Voice typing is a great way to make learning more accessible for students and to jump right into the process of writing. As you can see, whether we're using the .new extension to quickly pull up files and get into new creation zones with our students, creating forced copy links so our students can get direct copies quickly from us, regardless of what website or learning management system they're on, or allowing for accessibility both for yourself, the teacher, or for your students through voice typing. There are some great ways to use Google in your classroom to extend what you're doing and create successes with your students quickly and easily. Join me next time as we continue to dive and get Googly in Utah with UEN. I'm so excited. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time.